Today I'm reviewing the Timeless 10% Vitamin C Serum. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase size products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsor ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, join my Patreon community, or click on the links below. And I've got a Beanie Baby for Kate, a little pelican. She's from Miami, which made me think of birds and fish and dolphins and pelicans. Didn't we have pelicans on the St. Croix River a couple of years ago? Yeah, they're pelicans. It was crazy. They're normally not there, though, right? There's some crazy bird that was there that's normally not there. I think it was pelicans. Anyway, so here we go. Where's a good spot? Yeah, I'm going to put one down right there.
You got to tell them it's ending, too.
Yeah, it's ending at the end of the year. So if you want your Beanie Baby, sign up now. Okay, so Timeless had been a big hit with their 20% vitamin C serum, which was considered a good dupe for the SkinCeuticals vitamin C serum. And a lot of people thought 20% was too strong. And finally, they came out with 10%, which was great because for a lot of people, 20% is really strong, especially for sensitive skin, newbies to vitamin C, things like that. So, picked it up, been enjoying it, thought it's finally time to review it. So, I've got a lot of vitamin C serums I'm working on testing. So, okay, so they say formulated with antioxidants and hydrating ingredients such as vitamin C, vitamin E, ferulic acid, and L-Ascorbic acid. The serum brightens dull skin and reduces signs of aging by stimulating collagen production and protecting skin against environmental pollutants. Recommended for sensitive and stressed skin. So I pretty much agree with all of that. Okay. My first criteria is packaging. Normally with vitamin C, I'd be very excited to get an airless pump because it protects it from exposure to air and light. Especially like some of the more expensive vitamin C serums. When you open up the dropper bottle, from the first time you use it, it just continues to degrade and become less and less potent, less and less effective. So normally, I'd be very excited to get this. However, the packaging for this is good and bad. So it protects it from exposure to light and air. However, there's an issue with a leak. If this will lay on its side for more than a few seconds, it will begin to trickle down the bottle and become a waste. So if you travel, it becomes unusable. Because you can't travel with this, it'll become a mess and there will be nothing left in the bottle by the end of your trip, especially once TSA gets done with you. And it seems to be kind of an ongoing issue. The last incarnation of their 20% vitamin C in the airless bottle, I didn't have any issues with leaking, but a lot of people commented about it. But now I get this one and I get it. It leaks. So they need to fix it. It's been an ongoing issue for a while. I don't know why they haven't fixed it yet. They need to fix it. So anyway, good and bad. So there we go. Okay, in terms of denatured or drying types of alcohol, this does contain benzyl alcohol. It's a second to last ingredient. In small amounts, benzyl alcohol is a pretty non-sensitizing preservative, so no issues with that. There's also no fragrance and no real scent to it. It has a little bit of that vitamin C scent to it. If you've used L-Ascorbic acid serums before, you kind of know what it is. It's like hot dog water smell. Okay, the manufacturing location for this one is the U.S., and I'm going to do a pH test because L-Ascorbic acid, you want the pH to be below 3.5 for maximum effectiveness and absorption, so I'll try and do this without making a mess. There we go. Okay, so the pH of this one, I would say is pretty close to 3, which is just fine. Although the lower the pH, the higher the chance that your skin could be sensitive to it. So, okay. So, ease of use, so just apply it. I recommend using your vitamin C serum in your morning routine because it helps your sunscreen work better. It helps protect it from UV rays, damage, things like that. So, I recommend using this in your morning routine. Applies pretty easily, so right after cleansing, you just smooth about a pump or so onto your face. Let it absorb, and then apply your moisturizer, sunscreen, or whatever other products you use in your morning routine. If you have very sensitive skin or haven't used vitamin C and you know you have sensitive skin, you can probably start out using it maybe in your evening routine over a good serum, hydrating serum, and kind of work it in that way. So there we go. So once it absorbs, it sets to kind of a natural finish. I wouldn't say it's super shiny. I wouldn't say it's mattifying at all. But for me, for the most part, it works nicely under most sunscreens and moisturizers and no issues with pilling or anything like that. So very easy to add into your routine. Okay, in terms of antioxidants and beneficial ingredients, so we've got 10% L-Ascorbic acid. It's an antioxidant. It is skin brightening. It is UV protecting. It also boosts skin's collagen production and works best when the pH is under 3.5. Also interesting to note, when you combined L-Ascorbic acid with ferulic acid, which this product does, it nearly doubles the amount of UV photoprotection. So that's why it's a good combination to have. Vitamin C and ferulic acid, you'll notice in a lot of vitamin C L-Ascorbic acid serums that ferulic acid will be in there, and that is why. Makes sense. Okay, then we've got alpha tocopherol, which is a pure vitamin E, basically. It's an antioxidant. It also helps protect skin from UV damage and also is very hydrating. We've got Panthenol, which is skin soothing and hydrating. Then we've got that ferulic acid. It's an antioxidant, UV protecting. Also helps stabilize L-Ascorbic acid, which is traditionally unstable, which is why a lot of other brands use derivatives of vitamin C and not L-Ascorbic acid, because L-Ascorbic acid, you really, if you're a brand and you sell a vitamin C serum which uses L-Ascorbic acid, you need to manufacture it regularly. You cannot manufacture a year's worth in one sitting, because everyone that gets it by the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th month, it's going to be not stable, not very good, which is the problem Drunk Elephant had big time. Okay, then we've got sodium hyaluronate, which is a humectant. So not an incredibly long ingredient list, but we've got the big ones that you want to see in a good L-Ascorbic acid serum. You got L-Ascorbic acid, ferulic acid, vitamin E. Those three work great together and really do help protect skin from UV damage and work great under a good sunscreen. Okay, in terms of animal testing, this brand is cruelty-free. In terms of performance, it's a really nice counterpart to their 20% vitamin C serum, which is probably too strong for some people or those new to vitamin C. It does help with brightening skin, and it can be used as a stepping stone to a higher percentage vitamin C serum. Perhaps use this one, and then when you finish this, go up to the 20%, see how it works. Applies nicely, works well with other products. And then for acne-prone skin, there's only one ingredient of note, and that is the alpha tocopherol, vitamin E. In terms of the price, it's pretty affordable. So this is a full size, which is 1 ounce. I think they also sell a 4-ounce size, but be careful buying the 4-ounce size, because if you don't finish it right away, it just degrades. So personally, I'd rather buy a smaller vitamin C serum than a larger one. So it retails for about $20, which makes it a pretty darn good deal, in my opinion. And a lot more affordable than some other ones out there. In terms of the it factor, mine arrived clear, and I've been storing it in my refrigerator. It's still pretty clear, you can see. It's pretty clear, which is what you want. If you get this and it's orange or dark brown, it's not going to be much good for much longer, if it even still is good. Although I will mention, a few other people that purchased it mentioned that theirs came and it was already starting to yellow. That was not my experience at all. I'm not exactly certain what the story is, but I think Timeless needs to do some changes to the quality control that they have going on. And I'm also a little bit annoyed that they haven't taken steps to fix this leaky bottle issue. I mean, there's got to be something that they can do in here, because it trickles out right here, to fix it, but they haven't done it yet. So, a little irritated. But other than that, it's a pretty darn good product. Perhaps the brand has some growing issues because they have become pretty popular in the last few years. So, overall, with an 8 being a perfect, with a 10 being a perfect score, I gave this an 8. I ruined it. I ruined the big giveaway. With a 10 being a perfect score, I got an 8. Well, it got an 8, which is pretty darn good, but they still have some issues. But overall, for a lot of people, it's worth a try. So, anyway, those are my thoughts on the Timeless 10%. The 20% is great, too. So, anyway, I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you had a chance to try it, or if you had issues, leave a comment. Let everyone know what those issues were, and hopefully Timeless will address this. So, anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye, guys.